Well, they're having a nice time together. Let's not interfere with the people having a romantic moment at the Aetheryte. Kokobuki. She has my favorite hat. No, we'll not be using the pirate hat this playthrough. It's not dark and mysterious enough. Kokobago, you may fear death, but I have borne witness to its something, something, something. Burn. Ah, Gobo, I saw you coming this time. I've been more watchful since Kokobuki told us about that dreadful business with Kokobushi. We must locate our unfortunate younger sibling as soon as possible and deal with him. But Kokobuki is not his usual unflappable self. It frightens me to see our eldest so indecisive. Terrifies me, in fact. Perhaps you might speak with him. Help banish this air of uncertainty. Buki, I know you don't want to hear this, but we absolutely have no choice. We must slay the Bussy. Gobbo, long have I agonized over Kokobussy's plight, and the measures I might take to extricate him from it. It would not do to call upon my thaumaturge colleagues. No, they would simply seek to obliterate my brother outright. Our teachings from the yawning abyss allow for no other alternative. There is, however, a tiny glimmer of hope. I have word that the scholars who requested the destruction of Momo's urn have returned from their expedition. They're currently in Camp Drybone, blowing the ink dry on their collective findings regarding that wretched void scent. I would ask that you go to these experts of otherworldly phenomena and beg permission to peruse their work. Okay. Homework. We do homework, and then we slay the Kokobushi. Homework first. Because after all, if we can save Kokobushi, that's better than slaying Kokobushi, right? He's the beloved youngest brother of our mentors. Well, let's go collect the chapters of the Book of Momo. Hello, flustered voids math. I see you also have a fancy mask. Mine is more menacing. You wish to learn of Mormo? Right this instant? But we've barely... How did you... Well, I suppose I could spare a copy of my writings. I've already prepared several extra sets to share with potential publishers. I can well understand your curiosity. Mormo is truly fascinating. Even among the oddities of the Void Set, she is far too powerful to make... She is far too powerful to make use of the tiny holes that open between our realities, and thus must send across only her spirit to possess a corpse or some other suitable host. But find all explained there in the second chapter. She is a woman inside of the Bussy. Oh dear. Hello, smirking voids math. If you seek the definitive work on Mormo, then seek no further. I have penned an in-depth analysis of a most cunning ritual, a method contrived by the mages of Eld to annihilate the soul of this especially potent void scent. When it comes to draining such a creature of its etheric energies, one must... but I have not the time to stand here explaining the intricacies of shaping arcane pottery. Here, take my chapter. Read it at your leisure. I would love to. That's a love mate. I need you for my classes, but not yet. For my crafting, but not yet for this. No, here. Are you over here? Do we have anyone in here hanging out? No. Up there. Guys up on the roof. our twitching void scent. You're interested in reading our Book of Mormo? Of course, it would be a pleasure to share our findings with a fellow student of the Void Scent. Here, it's the first chapter, mine own humble contribution to our research. It tells the tale of how we became aware of the creature's existence, and delves into the nature of the urn that imprisoned her fell power. Right. So I take a moment here to investigate these parts of the book, and it has some relatively advanced stuff. If I'm truly honest with you, I do not have the arcane knowledge, theoretically speaking, to follow this. Let's talk to the boss. We might not have to kill Bussy. We might be able to just kill the woman inside of him and save the man. I can't believe I said that. Do you have the 3 chapters of the Book of Mormo? I do. The histories unearthed in the ruins of Silda depict the suffering wrought by the singularly powerful void scent, the cunning and terrible seductress known as Mormo. With genius born of desperation, the mages of the now fallen city fashioned an urn that would drain and imprison the etheric vitality of any creature that laid a hand or claw upon it. Momo, believing she was receiving the gift of appeasement from the beleaguered citizens, found her very essence drawn forth and trapped within this ensorcelled pot. Over the course of several centuries, the captive etheric energy was intended to weaken and dissipate, allowing any surviving descendants to safely shatter the urn and thus destroy Momo's enervated spirit. The pot's lid was never to be opened again. To do so would release the ravenous void scent, freeing her soul to enslave the nearest mortal vessel. As possession of this nature is irreversible, the only mercy afforded such a host should be a swift and decisive demise. This explains Momo's fixation on thaumaturgicide. Kokobussy's body provided little etheric sustenance for the weakened void scent, forcing her to prey upon richer sources of aether to restore her hideous power. This morsel of information may prove most vital. In fact, it may be the only glimmer of hope our poor sibling has. Pray, hand this work over to Kokobaigo. I shall be along momentarily. Kokobaigo! This is a work devoted to studying that nasty void scent. Should hope it provides some hint of salvation. Have the forbidden texts. We're doing demonology up in here. Kokobuki? These passages hold naught but misery and despair. It seems we have little choice but to employ our traditional approach. Though fraught with danger, there is one solution that promises an alternative to killing Kokobusi. If we fail, however, it will likely mean death for us all. Who is this mad mage that poses as our eldest brother? What of avoiding the threats? Of eliminating the risks? Is this not how we thaumaturgists do battle? With each passing moment, Momo draws ever closer to her full strength. It pains me to even suggest it, but we should strike now, Kokobuki, while the void scent is yet feeble. I share that self-same sentiment. Sorrowful though it may be, we must slay our enslaved sibling, and soon. Listen, brothers. For my solution is thus. In return for releasing Kokobusi from Momo's thrall, I will offer the void scent the chance to glut herself on my mana. You cannot! That succubus will drain you to a lifeless husk, and such a feast will awaken all her terrible magics. The well of my power is vast, I wager Momo's thirst will be slaked before my spirit fully runs dry, and the newly enlivened void scent, she will then face the combined wrath of Gobbo and 4 guild masters of thaumaturgy. How can we hope to prevail against this paragon of preternatural potency? We have always avoided adversaries against whom we held no advantage. The fault lies with me. Ever have I encouraged such avoidance, and taught only the wisdom of certain victory. It's time we learned the courage to fight battles of unsure outcomes. And it is you, Gobbo, that I ask to instruct us. There is yet one chapter left in the yawning abyss, one that is customarily hidden from newer members. Undertake the trial found within, and show my brothers what it means to be brave. How can you ask such a thing of poor Gobbo, when even her guild masters have yet to attempt that ghastly test? The arcane might you all possess is far greater than you believe. Gobbo, once you deem yourself prepared for the lesson of the true final chapter, meet us in the hallowed hall of Thal's Respite. Off we go to Thal's Respite. We're about to do dangerous, dark magic. Are we ready, chat? Are we ready to go do dangerous, dark magic that the guild masters have not even attempted? I left the wrong way again. Oh no, this is the road that I want. I just probably should have left that way. I don't need to kill the goat. The hunting log wants me to, but I don't need to. We'll get more than enough experience from the dungeons on Saturday. I think this is the first time we're crossing the high bridge. Say hi to the high bridge, everyone. We look across. This leads to the South Shroud. And from there you can go to Giradania and the North Shroud, which is my home. So, this is a road with which I'm familiar. I probably stopped at Thal's Refuge to pray on my way down here. It is, after all, right over there. Oh, who am I kidding? I doubt that the caravan let me stop. I probably begged them to let me stop. Well, we'll have our opportunity. We're coming up on the way out of the main path, and then we have our place of prayer. Thal's Respite, a nice distant shrine to the Lord of Death and the Afterlife. They're all here waiting. Let me pray first, brothers. If I can hit the right button. Bezzy, are we ready? I always thought that the trial of the hidden chamber was to avoid taking the trial of the hidden chamber. Gobo, why are you talking to me? You should Oh, the trial's yet to begin. Of course, I knew that. There's still time to flee, you know. That's what I would do. Do you truly intend to take this torturous test? Are you not terrified? It's okay. Power. I adventure for power. Power awaits. I regret having to drag you into our family's troubles, but I'm confident that, with the many and terrible trials you've bested already, you will prevail once more. The hidden chapter of the Yawning Abyss presents a trial that challenges the accumulated knowledge and skills of a single thaumaturge. You must utilize all the tools at your disposal if you hope to seize victory this day. Let the trial commence. There is no escape from this abyss. The void spills into our realm on wings of inky shadow. Gobo, keep the blood within your body. Do drugs. Catch your breath while you can. The next threat is at hand. The dross of the abyss takes shape. Destroy them swiftly, lest you perish in saturated silence. Once again, you defy the void. The final nightmare approaches. The jagged gate is wrenched open. The Lord of Flies cometh. Yay! We did it! I cannot stop shaking, but I think this may actually be excitement. Do you see now, my brothers? With the primal energies of thaumaturgy at your command, there is no threat which you cannot overcome. Perhaps there is a chance to save Kokobushi. I need to reconsider some of my strategies. Seems we've been wasting our potential. I could never have believed it possible for a mage to show such courage and live. What a wonder Gobbo was. I feel my fingers itching to fling fire with fury. Imagine, my siblings, what towering enemies you might topple should you stand firm. Together. Thank you, Gobbo. Your inspiring display of magecraft has set the minds of my brothers reeling with new possibilities. Let us now return to the guild and discuss what's to come. Return. But first, thank you for your power, Thal. Return. And get ourselves back to the guild. Let's learn ourselves a new power. It will... I hope we learn a new power, and hopefully it's not as useless as Scathe. Though we won't be able to use it in the dungeons because of level locking. What a formidable team you all shall make. Kokobaigo, Kokobani, Kokobezi, Kokoboha, Gobbo. Even Mormo must wither before the onslaught of your combined thaumaturgy. But before we engage the Void Scent, perhaps some time is needed for my brothers to unlearn their ingrained inclinations. Meanwhile, I suggest you hurl yourself into the chasm of your studies. Your fearless thaumaturgy is as a beacon to us all. Ring bands are better. Goat skins are better. Spectacles are even better. And we can actually wear the spectacles. Farewell, mask. We have glasses now. I mean, they're not bad, but they're a little subtle. Let's go to the Adventurers Guild and resolve this particular issue. Back to the inventory. Back to the inventory. Anything here that we care about? You. Back to the inventory. Back to the inventory. There we go. All that back to the inventory. We'll heal it up and we'll go sort out our look so we can meet everyone. We'll do all this. I'm not going to read these. These are a little boring quests that teach me how to do my job. But they give us equipment that's actually good, so we should do it. We'll glam over it and hide it. Alsvith, if you're still watching and you haven't done these, you probably should. Yep. Don't get hit. We're relearning our first lesson. Beware of big burly men. Okay. And as we know, the big burly men are the big burly men in spirit. Over here! Miss me! You can do it! Woohoo! Good job! Oh, I need to not be crazy here. I have to actually pay attention now. Diddy. Oh dear, a chain. Bye. Yay! Lesson 2. Attack the same target as your tank, except don't, because you'll be doing AoE. But, you know... Don't draw aggro. Lesson 2. This is not the same lesson as Do Drugs, so they do have a new lesson here. But it's really the same as lessons 1 and 4. Just let your big burly man handle everything. And, yeah. Pay attention to who the tank is using to draw aggro. These unskippable dialogue boxes are fun. I'm not going to read them, even though I probably could. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the Yes, let's move on. You're attacking. You're attacking that one. None of this that's being said now matters to me, because I cast fire. Fire! I'm not even using my thunder spell like I should. Yay, we killed him. Thank you for the next piece of the armor. Oh, it's this one. Defeat an occupied target. Fight multiple opponents. Attack the one the tank's attacking. That way you don't draw aggro. Crystal, let's go. So we're going to want to keep an eye on who you're attacking. Now what we would normally do here is we do the AoE, because there's 3 enemies, so the AoE is better. We don't have access to the AoE yet. And now we're going on to this one. Dun, 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 da, da, da. No rewards worthwhile from that. Avoid engaged targets. We need to not get hit while we kill people. This is the hardest challenge for a black mage. We have to move. We don't like to move. Our cast bar is our entire recharge bar. Ah. Oh no. We're gonna get yelled at here because I accidentally alt-tabbed the game. Will you kindly stop that? Thank you. I thought I had time to slide dodge that. I didn't. Oh well. Healers adjust. I hate when people say that as a healer. I'm gonna try to keep my movement going. Did you see it? Moving, not a fun thing for a black mage. Enemy reinforcements. Don't let them happen. Why is this a DPS's job? I don't know. I've never seen a point in the game where I have to worry about this mechanic. This is usually the tank's job. The tank goes and picks them all up, and the healer makes sure the tank doesn't die, and I do my AoE attacks. But the game wants to teach me to close gates to stop reinforcements, so the tank doesn't get overwhelmed. Well, this isn't even that one. This is the one where they go attack the healer. And we pull aggro, and then we go, hey, tank, where is you? Yo, gladiator, what are you doing? Come pick up the ads, OMG. Oh, I wasn't fast enough to slap him. And this should be the last one, right? Nope, this is the one where we learn about closing doors. There's a gate, it will open, we need to close it. Yep. And here we go. We're learning why I read everything, because I have far less interesting to say than Zoe does. Let's keep the lightning going on you. finish you off with some ice. So we have a full bar of fire to use on this guy. That wasn't quite enough. Well, that's fine. And actually, this last quest doesn't give me anything I care about. So, yeah. Sort. Equip. My gosh, it's not even better than what I was already wearing. Seriously? Yeah, it was just downright work. We wasted our time. Worthless. The inn is congested. The inn is congested. But I don't want to put my mask on. Fine, we'll do your last stinking thing. We'll do your final exercise. Maybe the inn will be uncongested by then and I can put my mask on. Grr. Yeah, the final exercise, the peak. Let's go! Being a DPS is not... No, let's face it, this game is not hard in general. Until, like, very late. Once you get the hang of something, it's fine. Yeah. No, let's not suck. Thunder first. Then fire. Be annoyed that we don't have 2 vouches of Astrofire here because we're level locked. You're a problem, so take you down first. We'll trust for healer. I don't know if Cassie's watching, but Cassie, if you're watching, we trust you to handle things for us, so we don't need to do it. Oh, you annoying thing. Kindly get dead. AoE, let's go. We're going to be an Ice Mage for a while, because that's the only AoE that I have. And down it's gonna go. Once it's done sneezing at me. There we go. And reward! Yay! My hope is my reward is that the inn is no longer congested. Because I want to go to the inn. Yay! No! We'll go to Giradania. Giradania is less likely to be congested. Limsa is probably congested. It's a, you know, it's a Wednesday night. Is it a Wednesday? Yeah, it's a Wednesday night. Limsa is probably congested, but Giradania, no one likes Giradania. And then once we've gone to the end here, we can go get my favorite dance. The Harvest Dance. Hello. Please don't be congested. I just want to wear my mask. Why does it have to be so hard to wear my mask? Oh, the people in there are complaining about the inn being clogged. Oh, apparently it took poor Ms. Liliana 10 minutes to get in there previously. Well, we don't have that time. We'll go get this quest. Or friendship is not the quest that we want. I think it's over here. Are you the dance? I don't think you are. No, you are not. If it's not Slippic Gratitude, I don't know what it is. Oh, I should be picking up some of these. I'm just running by Aetherite and not stopping to get them. I am so clever. Hello. Nope, you're not what I'm looking for either. Well, this is where you look things up. So let's see. Harvest Dance FF14. Where do I pick you up? Saw that one coming in New Giradania. I jumped the gun. Womp womp. There you are, all the way over there. If I had a brain, I'd be dangerous. I make no secret my inclination towards Gyrodanians, as you may know, but I just saw a rare sight I'd be remiss not to share with a fellow adventurer. Just over yonder in the acorn orchard, I saw a comely maiden, new to these benighted parts, I'd wager, dancing with a gaggle of younglings. 'Twas a dance I'd not seen before, and I've seen my fair share. Do they perhaps ready themselves for some fresh rite? After so much doom and gloom, I shouldn't mind a day of merrymaking. Ah, just the thought excites me. Did you see what it's about? Sure. Seika's raiding! Oh no, I was gonna raid Seika. Well, let's see if we can go to the inn yet, before we go learn the dance. Nope, still clogged. Hi, Seika. You just had to do it? You had to come raid? Well, hello, all of Seika's people. You're hearing 2 barbs. That's twice the barbs. I'm picking up dances because the inns are all clogged, and I want to put on my mask because my mask is dark and mysterious. And I have glasses that are better than my mask. Hearing 2 barbs and seeing 3. Let's actually talk to her, though. A day of merrymaking? Is that all adventurers think about? I'd like to remind people, merrymaking is really, really, really old-fashioned slang for fucking. I'm here to teach, my dear lady. From me, these younglings are to learn a most sacred, meaningful, and uplifting dance. Now, I realize full well that tradition might not hold such a lure for the young, but I don't think they'd up and run away. This manner of a disobedience is unprecedented. It's all the more surprising considering they obeyed the timber master without demur. But I wouldn't give to know his secrets. But I must wait here for my unruly charges. I wonder, though, why don't you ask the man how he tamed them? I sure hope the answer is not merrymaking. Are you okay? Did you take a blow to the head, Kath? Timbermaster. Why do the children love you? Please do not say that you make merry with the children. Another green adventurer come to play with saws? Oh, no. Speak, child. So the younglings will not heed their dancing master, and I am to provide the solution? Master yet this seems able enough, but having no generosity towards herself, he has none towards her charges. Give the younglings these on her behalf, and bid them return to their lesson. Give toys to children! That's how he does it. Bribery! A good, old-fashioned method. Let's go bribe some children to go to class. Hello, bashful boy. Here's a toy. Go to class. I'm uninterested in what children have to say. We've established this. I've picked up you. I have not picked up you. I should have. Oh well. I'll pick up you, though. Come on. Child. Go to school. Hello, gleeful little girl. Yeah. Have a toy. Go dance. And how is Kingdom Hearts, Seika, if I may ask? probably should have asked earlier. You've already gone to sleep, most likely. Goodbye. I think it's faster just to walk. Or to run. Assuming I don't go off in the wrong direction. There you are, lady. You have your children. Teach them to dance. Teach meat to dance. Yay! My favorite dance. That's what the dance master thought too. I can't skip the scene. I don't care about your song. Lumbermaster's a troll. That's why the children like him. Children like shitty little trolls. Until they get to a certain age when they realize that it's a load of shit, and then they don't like him anymore. Yeah. If we hurry up and get out from under the rain, we can see the harvest dance. That's my favorite of the basic dances. Okay, let's go give this inn thing one more try before we just give up and wear eyeglasses to the dungeon. Because I am tired. And my short little nap was not sufficient to make up for a couple nights without sleep. And keep. Let us in. Foxy, Xander, okay. Lilian is not still waiting here, so that gives me hope. Nothing to it. Let's head to Aleport. Let's head to our meeting spot with everyone. And we'll just go wait and we'll do the dungeon without our pants and mask. Because there's no room at the inn. God damn it. I was just talking with Sahil earlier about how stupid it is that Western media is overly inundated with references to Christianity, and I just went and did one. I'm horrible. Well, here we are. When it comes time, we'll need to meet up. This is as good a place to wait as any. I mean, my glasses aren't bad. You just can barely see them against my skin. And they're not as cool as that dark, mysterious mask of black magic. In any case, let's take a moment here and see who, if anyone, of interest is streaming. Let's see. Baron's doing some more slipways. Oh, it's Brelin's Day. Well, since it's Brelin's Day, I suppose we have to. I can't not. So. Let's go ahead. Have our outro, because I made it. And we'll go raid Brelix for Brelin's Day. Thanks everyone for coming by. Let's not do any raid messages. Let's remember to just, be chill, be friendly, and say hi. Yar.